Continuing with the next step in teaching continents, we still have our globe and our flat mat, and what we have here are cards, continent cards. So we're going to separate out the shapes and match them to the map so that they can identify them individually, the 7 continents. So they will have had a lesson already just with the label cards and labeling them here. So they have an idea of where they're located. So we started with the map. We continued to show that the label cards, the words are on the map and matching the label cards and identifying where they are on the map. Now we're going to, on the globe, we're going to identify them and then use the continent cards so it has the shape of the continent and the name of the continent. And so there are 7 of them. And so we have North America and South America. And then we have Australia. Okay. And then we have Europe. And then we have Asia and Africa. And then Antarctica. I usually segregate that one out because it's, at the South Pole, so I just a little bit kind of segregate that one out. So this is the known, and this is the unknown. That's the new material, so we're going to bring it together. And the last video we shared air, land, and water, where those were located, and brought it all together, north, south, east, and west. So you can watch that one. And so you would be introducing the continent cards. And then you would just say, I'm introducing the continent cards today. You've worked with the continent names on the map, and you know the globe, because they've had lessons. So we're going to look first at North America. So North America, this is the shape of the continent of North America. So the colors don't matter, it is the shape. So can you find this shape on the map? Let's see, where is that? And this is North America. Do you know where North America is? It's up here. Okay, great. Look at the shape of all of North America. And there's water here, and it goes down here, like here, and there's some islands. Great. So this is North America. And that's the shape of North America. Next, we're going to look at just the shape of South America. South America. So let's look at the shape. Is this the same? Yes, South America. And this is the shape. Okay, so that is South America right there. This is Australia. Oh, okay, and it has land here and some land here. That's New Zealand. So this is the continent of Australia. See how it goes up there, and then there's down here, there's a little bit of land, an island here, and then over here are 2 islands. So this is the continent of Australia. And Australia, the continent, has New Zealand too. It's inside of this continent. We'll learn more about those later. Europe. This is the shape of all of the continent of Europe. Can you find Europe? It's pretty big. It's really, really big. Do you see anything with this shape? And then kind of a bubble here. Like here it is. And this one here. So all of this up here, all of this up here is Europe. But it stops here. Goes there, all the way up there. Okay, so that's Europe. That's a big continent. The next one is Asia. And this is the shape. It's got lots of islands. This is Asia. And over here it says Asia, so all of this right here. And then down into here is Asia. So that's Asia. These are the large land masses. It's called the land mass. Okay, the next one is Africa. It's got an island there too. Do you see that on the map? Do you see this shape? And it has a point there, and it comes down, there's an island, so that's Africa. And it says Africa. Africa. Okay, and the last one is Antarctica. And this shape looks different because, do you remember, Antarctica is on the bottom. So you can see it on the globe. So you can see the shape on the globe, but when you put it on the flat map, it looks a little different. So Antarctica is at the South Pole, and when you cut it and lay it flat, it stretches out like this. So it doesn't look like that on here, but this is Antarctica. You can see the name Antarctica. It's on the South Pole. So this is the only one that looks different on the map than on the globe. Ouch. So can you take the labels and put the labels where the continents are? And they could put the labels on the continents. North America, South America, Australia, Europe, Asia, Africa, and Antarctica. And so they can match the words and the shapes. Now what we would do is take the shapes and find it on the globe. So you can bring the globe out and you can say, okay, we're going to find North America. It's up here on the north, not South America. Can you show me the shape for North America? Can you find it over here? And hopefully they will get this card that says North America, and you can talk about the shape. All the islands and the water and the bay. All the way down here to this big open spot here where the water is. And that the land comes down. So, and there's some islands. So you just match it to on the globe. And it says North America. North America. Now on the globe, my globe has uppercase letters for the whole thing. So that can be a little confusing, but basically you're trying to identify the shape of the land with the shape on the card. There you go. Okay, that's North America. So South America is below. Oh goodness, look at that. It's big and there's water all the way around. So this is South America because it's south. It's mostly, this is the equator, all the way around. It's mostly below the equator. And North America is above the equator. So you can introduce equator, and it's the middle of the earth, and that's where it's really warm. Okay, this is Europe. We're going to try to find it on the globe. And This is it, Europe, right here, Europe. So let's look. There's land here. It's the same. Land over here. Yep, there's some islands up here. Goes all the way over here. This land here. So it stops here. And that's Asia. But this is Europe. And then it has this land here called Spain. So all of this is Europe. Okay? And the next one we're going to look for is Africa. So it's below Europe because it's below Europe on there. So Africa. Wow, look how big. And it is shaped just like that. Just like that. And the equator's here, so it has a lot of land above the equator and a lot of land below the equator. So it's got different kinds of places for the animals to live and for people to live. This is Asia. I'm going to look for Asia, and it's beside Europe. Okay, so this is all of Europe. And so under here, all of this is Asia. They speak different languages, and they have different food, all these continents, different animals, and the land looks different because it's different all over. Okay, here we go. This one's Australia. So if you look, it's below Asia. So we look below Asia, and there's Australia. It's below the equator. Asia is above the equator. And Australia, and where's New Zealand? See, there's New Zealand. Right here. So this belongs up here. And Australia is below the equator. Okay, we have one more left. Antarctica. Antarctica. And it is below the equator at the South Pole. It's down here. But it looks really different on the map because they had to make it flat. Well, that is the 7 continent cards, and you're welcome to work with it any time now that you've had your lesson. And then you would collect all of the cards, have them help you. Collect all of the cards. You can play the Hand Me game, and you can do 3-period lessons if they struggle with it, but you can say, hand me Europe, or hand me the Europe card, or hand me the Europe label, hand me the Asia card, or the Asia label. And you can do that to put it away. And so that's another way to reinforce the names of the continents. Hand me Europe, hand me Asia, or hand me the Europe card, or whatever you want to say. And then you would show them how to put it away. You would roll it up carefully. And then I have a rubber band that I put on there. And then you can put it with the project on the shelf. Or if you want to hang this on the wall, and then you can allow, if you have, I don't have them laminated or mounted yet, but if you did, you could allow them to tape it to there, because this is laminated. So it depends on the map that you have and the cards that you've made. But you can tape it to it or have them do a push pin. It depends on how you want to handle your map. Okay, and so that's the continent cards, the continent labels. You need a world map, and then bridging it with the globe, finding the continent shapes on the globe. I hope that was helpful. Have fun, make it interactive, and we'll be learning about the animals on the continent and what the land looks like and different things as we go along in the next video. Please subscribe and like, and then share with your friends the channel. Thank you very much for watching.